I had a comment that got me thinking a little bit about the differences between BPD and bipolar disorder. Specifically, the comment was mentioning that they recently got diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, but that they were previously misdiagnosed with bipolar disorder. Now, there's a lot of reasons for that, and I would say the number one reason is that therapists and mental health professionals are not as well versed on BPD as they are on bipolar and other disorders. So they're very quick, a lot of times, jump the gun and give you a diagnosis that may not be accurate. Another reason is the symptoms, they do kind of cross over to some extent. I mean, both conditions experience extreme mood dysregulation and emotional fits, if you will. The difference is bipolar individuals tend to experience these emotional dysregulations for longer periods of time, but with less extremity. In other words, it's a little less chaotic, even though it can feel chaotic. It's a little less violent, it's a little less aggressive, and they lack some of the same symptoms of pain that somebody with BPD experiences. And I'm not saying that somebody with bipolar disorder isn't in pain or isn't experiencing pain. So if you suffer from this condition, my heart still goes out to you. However, it doesn't seem to be as rooted in emotion as deeply as BPD. So I also want to mention that BPD can manifest in a lot of different ways. There's a highly diverse symptom set that does not line up with the bipolar disorder. Things like paranoia, jealousy, the rage, impulsivity, all of these kinds of things, the aggression, all of these extra symptoms are not typically associated with bipolar disorder, but they are most certainly associated with BPD. And then there's some, more extreme symptoms that are very commonly associated with BPD, things like parasuicidal behavior, self-harm, eating disorders, body dysmorphia, all of those kinds of things. So that kind of gives you a general overview of the difference and why somebody might receive a misdiagnosis. So again, I know that this was just a comment, but it got me thinking a little bit, and I kind of wanted to shed some light on the difference between the two disorders. And I also want to mention that it is definitely possible to get diagnosed with both. It's rare because usually you have one or the other, but it is possible to end up afflicted by both. But anyway, I'm here for you no matter what, and thank you for watching.